Or I could get one of my business partners to explain it all to you. We could even sit together and watch it online. And that's the key. You're in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. There's always someone and tools there to help you answer the questions and to make sure you get started on the right foot. And then, at the end of the tour, you give them the gift certificate, and if they're ready to get started, they can even take advantage of our introductory offer. Now, once you've made that decision, you're ready to get started, and the team will get you plugged into all the training and support that we have access to. So that's a great 1, 2, 3, 4 wealth building strategy that anyone can use. Now, I think that you're looking at this at an absolutely incredible time. We recently had our very first launch event outside of Canada on the Caribbean island of St. Martin. We're going through tremendous growth. We've just had a beautiful launch of our brand new website and our brand new head office, and so you're looking at a time when you can be one of those pioneers that's helping us to take this and our products to new markets, whether it's within North America or around the world. And when our vision of 100,000 members in 100 countries by 2015 takes place, you could easily have 1,000 of those in your team around the world. Imagine if you'd been offered the opportunity to partner with Cartier, Louis Vuitton, or Gucci when they were less than 5 years old. How much money would that be making for you and your family and your vision today? But you didn't have that chance. Now, thanks to Ramin's vision, you do. And so it's up to you to take advantage of it. So next I'm going to talk to you about our next steps. First, we're going to get you to fill in a survey for us. It's a brief 5 or 6 questions, and for those of you listening to us live with one of our members, they'll provide you with the survey for those questions that you can fill out for us. If you're listening to this online, then there should be a survey link at the side of the page. We want your feedback so we can get better every single day, and you need to fill that out so that we can get you your gift certificate. For those of you that are ready to become a member right away, ask the friend who connected you to this tour about our introductory offer, choose what package works for you, and register for your monthly SAC. Your team is then immediately going to make sure that you get set up to fill out a line of support form as part of that support bonus, giving you contact information for at least 4 other members, as well as your enroller, who have a vested interest in you being successful. So when you need the help scheduling a tour or have questions, you know successful people you can call. And even if your enroller is busy, away, or doesn't know the answer, you have other people you can contact as well. Your team is immediately going to set up a time to do your fast start training to get you started on the right foot as soon as possible. Your enroller is also going to connect with you and make sure that you order your free business startup kit online. We also have directions for how to do that in your welcome email you receive from the company or on InfoCentral. And while you're waiting for your kit to be delivered, you can go do some of those trainings on InfoCentral, including past webinars, and we have audios available for download, including the next 30 days, which along with your workbook and your kit gives you guidance on your next steps. It's also available every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So finally, you'll see here that Global Wealth Trade's members come from all different walks of life, from government officials to law enforcement officers, lawyers, investors, housewives, engineers, students, and the list goes on. These members are just like you. They were invited by someone who cared, that they liked what they saw, and they made a decision to partner with us. You can read about some of their amazing stories on our website under the Company tab under Top Income Earners. We're working with people like a student who was able to make enough money in her first 3 months to pay for her first year of university, and by the end of the year had paid for 4 years of university. We're working with a mother who had her family living in subsidized government housing and was able to move out, buy a new car, and get her kids to safety and a better life. And we're working with a dedicated grandmother who's also a pastor, whose vision was to be able to fund their church expansion and also to be able to support efforts around the world to work with orphans and other people in need. So these amazing people all had a vision and a dream of what this company could do for them, and it's been able to provide the money and the time for them to be able to do that. My own story, when I was introduced to this in October of 2007, I was a senior IT manager at a tax consulting company, and my wife was a programmer with a huge international IT company. So both of us had very successful, high-paying jobs. We also had a successful real estate investment business on the side, and we had another business on the side. So we weren't looking for anything, but a friend of mine asked us for our advice on this on Global Wealth Trade. So I actually wasn't interested because I wasn't interested in jewelry and didn't have the time. But luckily, my wife went to give them her opinion. And at the end of the night, she said, wow, the products are great, the people are fantastic, and the support and the training and the compensation, I'm going to do this. So she actually convinced them to do it because she decided to do it herself. So once I saw the numbers, I was sold as well. And we decided to just start talking to a few friends in the limited time that we had and get as much training as we could. And the recorded webinars and audios were definitely very helpful for that. So now we had some people that were set up, And then we went away on our annual vacation that we had scheduled for November 2007, so just after a month. And when we got back, after 3 weeks, we figured, okay, now we'll really get started. But while we were away, our team was connected to the support and to the systems and the tools, so they were able to have success even without us. And our team grew by 21 people while we were on vacation. When we came back, because we were working with checks still, we hadn't moved to the MasterCard yet, we had 3 checks, one for each week we were away. The total was $5,000. That blew me away. I was sitting there thinking, oh man, if we can make this much money eating too much on the other side of the world, imagine what we can do when we focus on this business. So focus on what we did. Pushed back a little bit at work, tried to spend as much time as we could outside of our work growing this business, because in our 6th month, we had our first $10,000 month. And with that kind of a breakthrough, we said, you know what, let's get my wife out of that job because she wasn't very happy there. We were making more money, so we were able to upgrade our lifestyle, moving from a small condo to a much bigger 4-bedroom place, upgrade from the Mazda to the Lexus, do those sorts of things. And then we found out that my wife was pregnant with her first baby, and she got very tired and wasn't able to focus on the business as much anymore. At that point, in our 10th month, I sat there saying, you know what, well, our incomes continue to rise. In fact, that month, we hit $20,000 for a month for the first time. And that's when I said, you know what, I'm working this much at my day job, but only being rewarded, fairly well, but we're working a lot less at our part-time business and being rewarded far more. So that's when I said, you know what, let's scale things back at my job. By the time the baby comes, I want us both to be able to just do this business and be full-time parents. And that's exactly what happened. In January 2009, I left my job, and in March 2009, our little guy was born, and we've been able to be at home with him the whole time. Seeing him grow up, see all those first moments, like his first step and his first word, all those things. And we've even been able to travel as a family, going on our annual training cruise that we do as a company, which is a great business expense. We went down to the Caribbean last year. And we were even able to go to Taiwan to help expand our business there, as well as spend time with some of our extended family. So that's incredible what we've been able to do for ourselves with this business. But the reason we're still focused on doing this is because we know that all of you have dreams of what you could do with either more money, or by making more money can buy back the time to spend with the people that you want. So that's why we're helping all of our people to achieve their dreams through this incredible company. So I'd like to really sincerely thank you for listening to our tour today. The person who got you on this call will now direct you how to do the survey and, of course, get you that gift certificate. And make sure to get them to answer all the questions you need. And, of course, they'll get their team involved to make sure that you get the best answers. So thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with you in the very near future. Thanks, and have yourselves an absolutely fantastic day.